Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Elena, and thank you for joining me for another one of your Friday bonus workouts. Today's theme is ab intensity, okay? So I always get a ton of questions from clients and people who want to get in shape, and they ask me, how can I just get rid of my middle? So here's the bad news. Bad news is that you can't just spot train one area of your body for fat loss, okay? So, but the good news is how to get rid of that belly area is cardio intervals, like we did last Friday, and also clean eating, which I'll actually put a couple tips down at the bottom of this workout video, and also is to be doing core exercises, not just crunches, and to target all of the muscles in your core. So it's not just that six-pack that you just see, which is your rectus abdominis. It's also your obliques, your external, internal obliques, your lower abdominals, which is another problem area for a lot of women. So we're going to target all those areas today. Yay! Alright, so first one we're going to start is standing. Alright, feet hip width apart. This is going to target your obliques. Alright, so we're going to start in a kind of like a squat position. You're going to twist towards that front leg. It's going to come up to the opposite elbow, come back down. Exhale, come back down. So you're thinking of kind of like wringing out a towel. That's the image that I want you to have while you're doing this. You'll also feel in your lower body too. And you're really twist it. Get that leg up as high as you can. This also strengthens in your hip flexors too, which will help you do a lot of the exercises we'll do on the floor. Let's keep going. Your goal is for 20. Keep lifting. Good. So really bring your shoulders to the front. 4 left. Let's go. 4, 3. Use those arms. 2. And 1. Okay. Flip it around, other side. If you want to make it harder, hands back behind the head. Here we go. Twist. Twist. Don't fall over. I almost fell. Don't do like me. Exhale. And go. Exhale. Also think about your posture. Okay, I don't want shoulders down this way. Keep your shoulders lifted. You want to think of your back as really expansive. Think of your back as powerful. Keep going. 5 left. Here we go. 5. Really stand on that leg. 4, 3. Really twist. 2 and 1. Good. You should really feel in those sides and hip flexors. That was nice. Okay, next one we're going to take down onto the floor. It's called a starfish. Here we go. So we're going to be onto your back for this one. One leg up to the ceiling. Okay, now if you're more intermediate, keep this leg bent. If you're more advanced, keep this bottom leg straight. Alright, you're going to have your opposite fingertips going to your opposite leg. Alright, now we're going to draw a diagonal. Really push your belly button down into the floor. Don't let your toe touch. And don't let your fingertips touch. Come right back up to the center. This is also going to get inner thighs. So we're going to go out to the side. Exhale. Pull that belly button down into the floor and bring it out and away. Come back up. Okay? So this is what this one looks like if you're intermediate. You keep this leg anchored down into the floor. Don't let your knee get out of line. Go out to the side. Pull it right back in, okay? So you're going to feel lower abs, inner thigh on this one. All right, I'm going to go back to advanced. If you want to make it harder, you can lift up at the top and then bring it down to the floor. Lift up at the top, exhale, so you get even more of a contraction in your abs, lower down. Exhale at the top, right back down. We have 5 left. Try and do 15. 4, 3. Try and hold 1 second at the top. 2, One more. One. That was nice. All right, here we go. Other side. Again, intermediate. Bottom leg is bent. Opposite arm or opposite leg. Bring your toes on a diagonal, hand on a diagonal, back to the center. Exhale it. Come on up. You're imagining like there's a magic marker on your fingertip and your toe. So you want to draw that diagonal line, come right up across. The good thing about this one is that if you really have problems in your neck and you don't want to do the crunch, then you don't have to. You can just still keep your neck stationary. You'll still feel in your inner thigh and your low abs. All right, I'm going to bring it up into a crunch. Shoulder blades high. Exhale. Bring it down low. Exhale. So we're going for 15 on each side. Really reach for that toe. Let's do 5 left. Here we go. 5. Exhale. 4. It should be fiery down in the center. Last 3. Here we go. Last 3. 3. Bring it out. Last 2. 2. One more. 1. And rest it. So let's stretch out. Legs out to the front. Arms all the way back. Think of your body in one long straight line. Exhale. Awesome. All right, so we're actually, believe it or not, we're going to go right into the next one from here. So you can flow right into the next exercise. Fingertips to the ceiling. Peel yourself off of the floor. Reach for those toes. Extension. All right, I'm going to scooch back just a tiny bit here. And then as you come out, this is a good hamstring stretch. Come down slow. You want to think of curve in those lower abs. Come down slow, slow, slow. Bring it all the way back. All right, up again. Keep those toes up to the ceiling. Peel yourself up off. Chin to your chest. Extend. Bring it down slow. So this is getting all in the front of your abs, rectus abdominis muscles, center, bring it up. All right, so if you're not that advanced and it's hard for you to come up off the floor, what you can do is you can come up to the center, grab onto your legs, and then pull yourself up. Okay, so you have a little bit of assistance there. But if you can pull yourself up, more power to you. Keep going. All right, again on this one, we're going to try and do 20. And you want to think of this as flowing through the movement. All right, so it's very continuous. If you want to challenge yourself, really hold. Keep that tension out through those fingertips. And then come down. You're going to really feel that burn. It's isometric right in that center. Keep going. Pull through. Exhale. Come down slow. Let's do 4 more. You're doing so good. Exhale, push through. Come down nice and slow. Challenge yourself right here, right there. That is going to be fiery. Push down. Last 2. Let's go. 2. Pull through. Keep that chest lifted. Exhale. 1 more, almost there. Pull through. And 1. And rest. Nicely done. So next exercise is going to be a hip raise crunch. Okay, so there's 2 versions we're going to do. So let's head back down onto the floor. All right, so I'm going to do a intermediate version first. Okay, so we're going to start with your feet together, knees together, ankles together, and we're going to have your fingertips towards your toes. Now let's actually bend your knees a little bit more. So we're going to send your legs down to the floor. So toes to the floor, push your back into the floor, and then extension, reach for your hands. Come down, point the toes to the floor, in, raise it up. Okay, so this one is really going to target your lower abs. Okay, so Intermediate, I want you to try and do 25 to 30 on these. If you need to break it up into a couple sets, you can do that. Most important thing is to keep your lower back pushing down into the floor. I don't want to see an arch in your back this way. This means that you're not engaging your core in your front. So really think of cementing that down to the floor. Alright, so advanced is going to be triceps and also lower abs. You're going to shoot the legs up, come back down. Alright? Lift it up, come back down. So you're pushing your palms way down into the floor, and you're also getting that contraction in your abs, okay? If you want to make it harder, you can lower down like 6 inches from the floor. Use the momentum to come back up, push your palms into the floor, and then come back down. Here we go. Let's exhale it. And back down. Really raise those hips up. Raise them up. Come back down. Let's go 6 more. 6. Push that back down. 5. Should feel your triceps burning too. 4. Good. Last 3. 3. Lower abs. We're going to do 2 more good ones. 2. Good job. 1 more. Raise it up. 1. And down. Bring it into a hug. Exhale. Alright, so cross mountain climber is up next. We're going to be down into a prone position. And this is a high plank. So we're going to take one knee and cross it towards the opposite shoulder. And we're going to come right back out. Okay, so opposite knee, opposite shoulder, back out. Here we go for 15. Let's go. And while you're doing these, I want you to make sure that you don't slide back this way. Keep your shoulders over top of your wrists. That's what makes it more challenging, and it works in your upper body more. Alright, so really keep that twist. Aim that knee to the opposite shoulder. Keep going. Exhale. Let's go 8, 7, 6, keep going. 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Bring it on down. And then stretch it way back. Child's pose. Hold. Alright, here we go. Set 2, come back up and go. 15 on this side. Think of that diagonal line between your knee and your shoulder. Think of your belly button is right up into your spine. Keep going. Exhale. Let's do 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, you're doing good. 2, 1 more. 1, bring it out. Knees to the floor. Stretch way back. Alright, last but not least, we have a twister into a bicycle. So come back down onto the floor. Now, twister is going to be back to obliques, alright? So onto that oblique, we're going to lift up in both of your knees, come down onto one side. So you're going all the way up, lift up one hip, and then bring it back to the center. Okay, and then we're going to lift up the other hip. Don't let the knees touch the floor. Come back into the center. So this is the twister portion. So you should really feel, again, obliques working on this one. Back to that center. Twist all the way to the side. Really get that kind of wring out that dish rag like we talked about before. You want to get that image. Come up to the center. Let's try and do 5 more on this one. 5, go as far as you can without those knees touching. 4, keep those knees glued together. Last 3, and also push those palms into the floor. 2 more. 2, let's do last one. And 1. Come up to the center. Alright, we're going to go right into a bicycle, okay? Hands behind. We're going to alternate. Switch. Keep your shoulders lifted. You can even do hands just onto the shoulders here, and just rotate in your torso. This is really gonna rock in those abs. You're gonna feel this right away, especially after that twister. Keep going on these. Exhale. We're gonna do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest, give your knees a hug. Exhale. And then, especially after you've done all those ab exercises, we're going to flip over and we're going to do an upward dog position. So this is going to get right in the front of your abs. It's a really great stretch to do after all that ab work you just did. Exhale here. And lift through that sternum. And then we're going to do toes underneath. Push your hips to the ceiling. Heels down to the floor. Exhale here. And now let's walk your hands backwards. Keep your knees slightly bent. Shift your weight to your heels. Come up nice and slow. Alright, so you survived the ab intensity workout. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and have a great weekend. I'll see you next time.